Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kazakya, MalachiMinistries.org. We're back again with another teaching on the Shabbat. We want to deal with the subject of Esau, Edom, and Idumea. Now, we have to deal with this subject, brothers and sisters, because the people who are now starting to step up on the scene and identify that they are Israel are now being persecuted because they're saying you're not Israel. Okay? Well, the Most High has instructed me to do this teaching on Edom, Esau, and Idumea because he, according to Scripture, has to still be around during the time of judgment when the Messiah returns the second time. If that is the case, we have to identify who Esau, Idumea, the Edomite is, brothers and sisters. We've gone to the great extent to search for Israel, but what about Esau? Because he has to be judged according to prophecy. So we have to identify the nation of Esau. He has not disappeared. He's still alive today. Now, we're going to deal with the story from the beginning, the birth of the nation. The birth of the nations, the two nations. Look at Genesis, Bereshit, chapter 25. Bereshit, Genesis, chapter 25, verse 19. And it says, and these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah, his wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Pandaram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated Yah for his wife, because she was barren. And Yah was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And he said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yah. Now, she was having a complication, brothers and sisters, in her pregnancy. We know the story. So she didn't go to the doctor to ask the doctor what was wrong. She went to the Most High. Now, it's just food for thought. Just wanted to pass something to you on the way of the story. Verse 23. And Yah said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people. And the elder shall serve the younger. You see that? Now, we have to understand. The prophecy said that 2 nations would be in her. Then he goes on to say that the elder shall serve the younger. So now we have to identify who is this elder, brothers and sisters, and who is the younger. All right. Now, verse 24. Bereshit 25, verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Twins, see that? And the first came out red, all over like hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. There you have it. So the scripture says that the elder, that would be the older one or the first one, Esau, would serve the younger. That was what the Most High ordained. And nothing that Rebekah, that Abraham, Isaac, or anybody else could do to change that, because the Most High ordained that the elder should serve or would serve the younger. It's going to happen. It has happened in history, and they got the advantage, and it's going to happen again. And we're going to show you that in the scripture. Now, let's continue. Verse 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. And his name was called Yaakov, which means heel catcher. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bore them. Now, so understand that. Now, check this out. Verse 27. The boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Yaakov was a plain man dwelling in tents. See that? Esau was a hunter. Esau took on the spirit of Nimrod, which was a hunter, brothers and sisters, a killer. He was a hunter, man of the field. And Yaakov was a plain man dwelling in tents, just like us today. When the Most High separated the nation of Israel, the sons of Yaakov, they dwelled in tents. Now, that was prophetic, and later on it became reality. Verse 28, and Isaac loved Esau, because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Yaakov. So now, obviously, Esau was a hunter, not just only, eventually later on in history, he became a hunter of man, but at this particular time, he was a hunter of wild game. And so he brought his father good meat that his father liked. Now, verse 29, and Yaakov saw the pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. Verse 30, and Esau said unto Yaakov, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. See? Now, understand, Edom was called red because, one, he came out red all over. That does not mean that he was red in color, because when a baby's born, the red could mean many different things. We won't go into the detail with regards to that, but a baby can come out red. It doesn't matter whether the baby is a dark complected baby or a higher hued baby. Red is red. Babies come out like that. Now, the second part to that is that he was considered to be red because of the red pottage. We just read verse 29. Let's read it again. And Yaakov sighed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said, verse 30, to Yaakov, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. See that? Now, and Yaakov said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do me? Now back up. Yaakov said to him, sell me your birthright. Is that trickster or what? And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. And what profit shall this birthright do me? Yaakov said, swear to me this day. He swore to him, and he sold his birthright unto Yaakov. And Yaakov gave Esau bread and pottage and lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his brother's birthright. Now, brothers and sisters, that was the beginning of the war between the two nations. These false prophets, John Hagee, call me, 312-927-4377. 312-927-4377. You are a false prophet when you say that the war has always been between Ishmael and Israel. That's not true. It's false. Call me, 312-927-4373. The war is between the nation of Esau and Israel. It always has been, because he wanted his birthright back. And in this day and hour, Edom has got his birthright back, and that's why he is posing as being Israel. And the people that you are looking to as being Israel are not Israel. They are imposters according to Revelation 2:9-3-9. They are imposters. They are of the synagogue of Satan. They are descendants of Esau, Idumea, and Edom.